Here's a breakdown of more of the details in that Trans-Pacific partnership. NTV's Grow co-host Steve White had a chance to talk to the Director of Ag, Greg Ibaugh.
State and Ag Director Greg Ibaugh, I know you've been following TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's been in the works for a long time. You must feel pretty good about the position where they're in now, where they say they've reached a deal.
Well, in general, TPP, should be great for Nebraska, being a large agricultural state. That the vast majority of our exports are agricultural products. This will bring down tariffs immediately in a number of countries and increase our competitiveness with phased-in tariff reductions over time in additional countries.
Talk a little bit about the tariffs, specifically in Japan. I know you were just there. The Australians, it sounds like, have a bit of an advantage because they have a lower tariff that they have to pay to get their beef into Japan, and that puts us at a disadvantage, right?
That's correct. Between the strengthening dollar and the fact that Australia already had entered into trade agreements with Japan that brought their tariff rates down, we were really just competing on our high quality. And now as this new agreement, the TPP, will bring U.S. tariff rates down immediately and then bring them down even more over time, but really feel this will make us much more competitive. And when we were in Japan, the importers themselves were very excited about TPP because they saw this as a way for them to bring in more U.S. product on a more competitive basis, and they saw their business growing.
And while Japan is a critical customer, let's look at some of these other countries. Vietnam, for example, you spoke recently, said that a rising middle class, maybe beef has not been foremost on their dinner plate, but maybe this allows them to put more meat on their dinner plate, right?
Well, Vietnam is already a big customer of our beef, and Vietnam and Malaysia are examples of two of the countries where our tariff rates will go from where the current levels to zero with the signing of this agreement. So that's really going to make a big difference.
And of course, now the speculation is the country not included in the TPP, China. Talk a little bit. Do you think this maybe puts some pressure on them that they're going to have to realize that they've got to come to the table and be part of some of these trade deals?
And that may be the best news out of TPP, is that it's going to force China to realize that they have to, if they want to be a player in that region in trade, that they're going to have to come to the table and normalize trade and tariffs and sanitary and phytosanitary regulations to be able to be a partner in trade in the Asian region.
We have a grow forecast after the break. Stay with us.